Amelia Earhart was one of the most famous female pilots in history. She was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean and set many records during her aviation career. Beyond her achievements in flying, she was also a writer, sharing her adventures in books. Amelia inspired countless people, especially women, by proving that determination and hard work could break barriers in male-dominated fields. She also played a role in fighting for equal rights. As a faculty member at Purdue University, she mentored young women in aeronautical engineering, encouraging them to follow their dreams. Amelia's adventurous spirit and fearless attitude made her a global icon. However, her mysterious disappearance during a flight in 1937 left the world searching for answers. Even today, people continue to uncover new details about what really happened to her. On July 2, 1937, Amelia Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan set off on one of the most ambitious flights in history. Their goal was to fly around the world. This journey was made possible with funding from Purdue University, where Amelia was a respected faculty member. She had already completed most of the journey, covering over 22,000 miles, with only 7,000 miles remaining. However, tragedy struck as they approached Howland Island, a small and uninhabited landmass in the Pacific Ocean. Communication with Amelia's plane became patchy, and the last known radio contact came from a United States ship, the Itasca. Despite extensive search efforts, no trace of the aircraft was found. Officials initially concluded that the plane had run out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. This theory, however, did not fully explain the inconsistencies in Amelia's final messages. Her disappearance sparked one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history. Many people, including researchers and historians, have spent decades searching for answers. Countless theories have emerged, each attempting to explain what truly happened to Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan on that fateful day. Since Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan vanished in 1937, numerous theories have tried to explain their fate. The most widely accepted explanation is that their plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. Without enough fuel to reach Howland Island, they may have been lost at sea. However, not everyone agrees with this theory. One of the most debated ideas suggests that they may have landed on Nikumaroro, a remote island about 350 miles off course. Some believe that Amelia and Fred survived the crash and lived on the island for a short time before eventually dying. In 1940, a search team found bones, clothing, and tools that hinted at human survival, but early analysis of the bones suggested they did not belong to Amelia. Another controversial theory claims that Amelia was captured by the Japanese after accidentally landing in the Marshall Islands. Some even believe she was a spy for the United States government. A photograph discovered in the archives of Japan raised further speculation, showing figures that some claim resemble Amelia and Fred. Despite the many theories, no one has been able to confirm exactly what happened to them. In 1940, an investigation was launched on Nikumaroro Island, a remote, uninhabited land in the Pacific Ocean. A search team uncovered bones, remnants of clothing, and tools that seemed to belong to a pilot. Among the items discovered were a human skull, leg bones, and pieces of a navigational device similar to what Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan might have used. These findings led to early speculation that they may have survived after crash landing on the island. The bones were sent to Fiji for examination, where a scientist named Dr. David Hoodless analyzed them. Based on the scientific knowledge of the time, he concluded that the bones belonged to a middle-aged man, not Amelia Earhart. Because of this, the investigation lost momentum and no further testing was done for many years. However, as scientific technology advanced, researchers began questioning the original conclusions. Many experts believed that Amelia's remains could have been misidentified due to limited methods available in the early 20th century. Unfortunately, the bones later went missing, preventing further analysis. This fueled even more debate about whether Amelia had actually perished on Nikumaroro Island. For decades, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart remained a mystery, but in recent years, new scientific studies have challenged earlier findings. In 2014, the International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery confirmed that a piece of metal found on Nikumaroro Island matched Amelia's plane. This discovery led researchers to re-examine the possibility that she had crashed there. Later, Professor Richard Jantz from the University of Tennessee analyzed the measurements of the missing bones using modern forensic techniques. His research, published in the Journal of Forensic Anthropology, suggested that the bones were most likely Amelia's. He compared the data with a database of nearly 3,000 people from the same time period, concluding that the remains were more similar to Amelia than 99% of individuals in the study. Despite these findings, some experts still believe the original analysis was correct, keeping the debate alive. Some researchers believe Amelia Earhart may have survived the initial crash and lived for a short time on Nikumaroro Island. Search teams discovered evidence of human activity, including fire remains and fish bones, suggesting someone had been there. The island's shallow waters and coral reefs might have helped Amelia land the plane without immediate destruction. Other findings, such as a makeshift shelter and personal items, hinted at a survival attempt. However, without conclusive proof, the question of how long she survived remains unanswered. In 2017, a photograph surfaced allegedly showing Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan alive after their disappearance. Some experts believed it proved they had been captured by the Japanese. This theory suggested Amelia was on a secret mission for the United States government and was taken as a prisoner. However, later research revealed that the photo had been taken years before Amelia's flight, disproving the theory. Despite this, new theories continue to emerge, and the mystery remains unsolved. What do you think really happened to Amelia Earhart? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Thank you very much for watching.